Welcome to the Fresh community. To say thank you, I'm going to do this little video for you. Now, this video came about because metabolism is one of the biggest questions we get from clients, or the biggest gray areas for a lot of people. People get frustrated, they think their metabolism's slow, they're not quite sure what they can do. So we're going to do a big picture overview of metabolism, the things that affect it, what you can do to make some changes today. Really important stuff, so stay tuned. So the first thing I'm going to do is talk about your overall metabolism. If I draw a little circle here, representing your whole metabolism, 2/3 or more like 70% plus of your calories that you burn on a day-to-day basis. Sorry. There we go. Not quite. That's more like 70%. That's why I'm not a math whiz, I'm a trainer. But the fact is, 3/4 or more of your calories come from rest. So we call that your resting metabolic rate. The other bit of calories comes from exercise. So on a daily basis, every single calorie you burn comes from one of these two areas. Now, this resting metabolic rate breaks out into a few things. First one I'll show you is digestion. 10 to 15% of your calories on a daily basis can come from digestion, especially if you don't do a lot of exercise that day. The percentage is a bit greater. It takes energy for your body to actually digest the food you eat. Better quality food generally get digested a little better and cause less issues, but the fact is it takes calories to burn that, or to digest that food. The next part is called ADL, activities of daily living. That's just the stuff you do on a day-to-day basis. You get up, walk around the house, you walk around the office, you go to work, you sit at your desk, play with your kids a little bit, that type of thing. That's the bulk of this resting metabolic rate, just the things you do each day. The third part of it is actually brain function. Most people don't think brain function would be a big deal. However, at rest, if you're just sitting there totally relaxed, 20% or more of your cardiac output actually goes to fueling your brain. And the brain only works on carbohydrates or glucose, so it doesn't deal with fat burning, but it takes a lot of calories to keep that functioning, despite what you may think in jokes about intelligence and things like that. So resting metabolic rate combines these three things. Exercise is the other factor. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about exercise on this in this video. I'll talk a little bit about it in a second, but only in the fact that exercise is one of the things that also influences how many calories you burn at rest. So because about 3/4 of your calories are burned at rest during a day, it means exercise is important, but what you do here can make a big impact in how many calories you burn and what call it revving up your metabolism. So a lot of people have resigned themselves to the fact that they have maybe a slow metabolism. Is generally because they're not doing the right things on a day-to-day basis, and we'll talk about that.